You didn't have to print it off. I made the instructions in such a way that made it to where you didn't have to print them off. You could print it off. I expected some of you would, but I made it in such a way where you didn't have to. I also didn't really give you enough room to really do the problems very well, so, you know, YOLO. Okay. Number 1 is 2, 5. Number 2 is 1, 3. Number 3 is 1, 2. Number 4 is 2, 5. Number 5 is 2, 3.
Wait, is this for the supplemental homework?
It's for the homework due today.
What? That was due today, wasn't it?
Yeah, so that would, so yeah. Okay. Number 6 was 6, 4. Number 7 was 3, 7/3. Number 8 was 4, -1. Number 9 was 2, 2. Number 10 was 4, -11/4. Numbers 11 through 15 were the graphs, which I don't have with me, so we'll have to see what happens. Number 16, x equals 6. 17, x equals 5. 18, -4. 19 is 12, and 20 is -4. All right, good job. You what?
I didn't do 11 to 20 because I scrolled in, and then after I did all the way through 10, I was like, okay.
That's crazy.
Okay, I'm done. Algebra. Can we do number 1?
Yeah, give me a second.
Yeah, we should just do all.
I'm confused. I got one right, I got a whole front page.
Yeah.
I was confused.
Two
Same.
from each section. Okay, two.
Well, we have time.
Half an hour, we got this. Speed run.
Yeah, speed run, guys.
Yeah, that'll help.
Yeah, let's keep going, you can study it.
Slay good though, so I mean it works. It just sounds weird because slay means good. I tell my mom I infuriate you.
No, slay means all.
I tell my mom, I'm like, I infuriate you. Oh my god.
It's like the definition of euphoria is like an intent, a feeling of intense love and happiness.
Slay
Yeah,
does
no,
not
I'm
mean
like, I infuriate you. And she hates it. She hates it. My mom just genuinely gets mad at me if I say any other word that sounds different.
I'm 100% with that.
Like, complete gibberish.
Slay does not mean good.
They're awesome. In the world. She's saying. I was like,
I don't know
words? She was like, what are you saying?
Since I read so much, I'll have Heather in some books, but I pronounce it wrong.
What should we do?
Is this the next one?
Substitution.
Okay. Oh.
I didn't even know you said it.
What should we do? Sounds great. Let's do it.
Which number, Paul?
It's number 1.
Does it matter?
Always matters.
Not really.
It really doesn't.
I just want to be doing two as much as I can.
I see. I see.
And be able to.
Now what? We don't distribute. That's a plus. So there's nothing in front of the parentheses other than a plus. So we don't need them, right? Good. What now? I like terms. What's x plus 3x? 4x.
It's totally fine.
What now?
Subtract 2.
Subtract 2. Now what? Save it for after class. Okay, great.
I'm doing that.
Divide by 4. Now what? You didn't use the right words, but you meant the right thing. Substitute it in. Which one? It doesn't matter. It would be, well, actually on this one it's arguable which one would be easier. And we'll do the top one because it's already solved for y. You'll get the right answer either way as long as you do your math right.
We don't talk about that.
What is 3 times 2 plus 2? 8.
I thought I got that wrong too.
What's the?
You said
last
it's
one on
too
that equation?
but it's too late.
I'm about to say I got the
What's the
whole
last thing on the
sheet
second?
wrong.
Well, the key is wrong then.
What's the
Yeah, I
last?
was gonna say, I'm pretty sure it's.
What is what?
Plus what?
We're saying plus what?
On that.
Where did it come from? Why did I write that down? There he goes.
Actually, trying to realizing it's a terrible.
I didn't know what that was.
I didn't either. Wait, what we saw this too?
Let's see.
All right. What else? We can do 5. 5 is fine.
3. Well, one man, one elimination.
Key's wrong. Who made the key?
Chat GPT. Which is interesting because it's not usually wrong about math. So usually with math, AI is fairly trustworthy because math is just math. It doesn't usually hallucinate math, but it could be because and I'd have to pull up what when I made this originally, I went back and forth with ChatGPT several times, like, I don't want these problems to be this way, I want it this way, I want this, and whatever else. And so I couldn't, and I didn't, and I guess I saved the original files on my home computer, and apparently not on Dropbox. Why I would do that, who knows? It's like unusual for me, and so I couldn't access them, so I had it remake it. And so it could have gone back to like an earlier version and been like, yeah, here's the key from that one. So it probably didn't make the mistake. It's probably just that this key doesn't go with this version of the assignment, is my guess. Probably. But anyways, 5? Yes, great. That's a wild claim. Like watered down Sprite is just like watery, like lemonade. Like that's like.
I don't like it. It's his.
Now, what does happen to Sprite sometimes after it's been sitting a while and it gets watered down in a paper cup is it starts to taste like paper. That does happen. That does happen.
Because it doesn't taste right at all. I do that. What? Guys, if you wanted to stay cold.
Ice inside of orange juice isn't that sketchy. What is sketchy that some people do, in my humble opinion, and is kind of weird, is putting ice in milk. That's a little bit weird. That's a little bit weird. Okay, I don't know if I would go so far as saying it's gross. I don't know that it's gross, but it is weird. All right, what should we do? So this is probably the question that the key goes with that I was just reading.
Yeah, it's different than the one on the paper.
Nice. It's on this paper that I just downloaded again. Good job. Go team. All right, so let's go ahead and do your number 5, and then we'll do this one too. So what needs to change to make this the 5? That you. Top one is 2y.
The top one is correct with the exception of 12 is supposed to be 16.
3x plus 2y equals 16.
The bottom one is 7x plus 3y. I'm sorry, 8y plus this one. 2y, yeah, 29.
29. Great. Solve by substitution, he says. Yeah. This isn't grammar class. We can do whatever we want. Okay. This is one of the kinds of ones that I had ChatGPT modify. Because originally, when it wrote the verse version with my original prompt, all of the substitution ones were already solved for one of the variables. And I was like, I don't want that.
You're at 16 now instead of. Wait, no, that's correct. I'm sorry.
Are you trying to fight me? Because I'm pretty sure I can take you.
I want to pick a fight today. I don't know why.
See, that's what's fine.
You probably been listening to Pink too much.
I don't listen to you. Stick with it.
What's pink?
Don't worry about it. If you haven't heard
Pink is not a band. Pink is a person.
Pink is a person. Technically.
Technically a singer.
Technically.
I think you meant something different than what that was funny. No, well, the way I would have taken that was more like she's technically a singer. Like, oh my gosh.
Her vocal range is crazy.
Yeah, she's actually pretty talented. She's also a bit obnoxious. All right, so we're gonna do this one first. Solve by substitution. What should we do? Solve one of them for something. Great. We got to pick one. You're saying 3x, which means I'm thinking you're wanting to solve this one for y. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it. Okay. Subtract 3x minus 3x.
I did this before you.
Okay, now what? Divide all the things by the 2. Now what?
Wait, substitute that in for the bottom equation. For the bottom equation. Let's do. Sorry.
Alright, you're fine. Just make it run.
Every time I stretch, I can't express this weird text.
I know.
Now what? Distribute sounds good.
Goot.
I am Groot.
Yep. That they finally found an acting part that fits his acting ability. What's his face? The bald guy. What's his name? Why is it escaping me? What is his name? What is the actor's name? No. No, he's all right, actor. He's okay. No, what is his name? Why is my brain broken?
Well, look, here, I got you.
I don't know. What's 3 times 8? 24. No, his name was not Christian. And I don't know whether he is a Christian. I have no idea. I kind of doubt it. Vin Diesel. Yeah.
Oh, that dude.
Yeah. Dude can't act. He's never been able to act. They keep shoving him in stuff.
Like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
The one who plays, what's his face in Fast and Furious?
Oh.
His best movie, easily though, easily, without close second, is The Pacifier.
Yay!
And I would argue, even though Jackie Chan is a better actor, The Pacifier is a better movie than whatever the Jackie Chan movie is. It's basically the same movie. No, not Rush Hour.
No, it's not Rush Hour. What is it?
No, it's basically the same movie as The Pacifier, which The Pacifier is like he's like this spy guy. And he has to take care of these kids.
It's my favorite movie I don't think.
What should we do now?
Oh,
Combine like terms. Sounds groovy.
That's crazy.
What is 7 plus negative 9 halves? 5 halves is what you're trying to say, right?
Yeah.
Now what? 7 plus negative 9 halves is 5 halves. Oh, well, I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, what now? Subtract 24. Sounds amazing.
That's how you summon the opposite of mayonnaise. A mayonnaise? What?
Now what? Times the reciprocal, that's true. Yes, which is the same thing as multiply by the reciprocal, right?
Yeah.
Now what? Sure, sounds good. I would definitely put it in that one. Nita.
Girl. I know. That's me saying I don't know. I'm not.
We got this.
Oh, just wait. In pre-cal, we're doing problems that take the whole board.
That's nice.
No.
Let's do it now.
What do we do?
I was gonna say the Lord would like.
Oh.
And actually, believe it or not, they're doing the same thing you're doing, but bigger.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's do it. One example.
Because they're also doing systems, just bigger, fatter, uglier ones.
I'm looking forward to it, to be honest. That's what Garrett says. He'll come over to me and he'll be like, what did they bring me to do this? You know, like a whole paper, like, filled with one problem.
Yeah, it's crazy. All right, what now?
Why are you so funny?
3 times 2 or negative times 2.
And he would agree with me. I'm just going to say, I'm going to throw this out there. Like if some of you are like, I'm afraid of pre-cal. If Garrett can do it, so can you. All right, what should we do? 3 times 2, what's that? Negative 6.
No. Guys, please, God.
Now what?
I suck.
6 divided by 2.
Wow, you sound so thrilled. I think we're all just tired.
I got it.
Wait, is it negative 2?
No, definitely not.
No, negative 2, 5.
Definitely not.
No. Oh, well then, at that bottom, I look at negative 2, not at positive. This equals.
That took up way too much space. We don't like it.
Okay.
Okay.
A mayonnaise.
What other questions do you have? 10.
1, 2, 10.
Are we just gonna start saying that now? Mayo?
10? Are you serious? 10 is easy.
10 is easy.
Why not?
I don't know what I did.
No, let's do 8. Is 8 easy?
Yeah.
Mr. Sean, what do you think we need to do?
8.
8? Yes, let's do 8 then.
Yeah, let's do
For
8.
you.
Bucko?
Oh, I thought you said something else.
Yeah, you should definitely do
I was
that.
like, Katie,
No.
in class is crazy.
No.
Wait, are we doing
Out of class is crazy.
Yeah, out of class is crazy. Is that 10 or 8?
Okay. We need
You
what?
wrote it wrong.
Wait. Good question. We need to
It's
do
supposed
other.
to be a 9.
That's true. That's not a question, though. Okay.
10 is supposed to be a 9.
She said 8.
No.
You said it.
No.
I said 10.
Are we doing 8 or 10? I'm confused.
I don't know.
If we're doing 10, then that's supposed to be a 9.
This is 10. Okay.
Yes, this is 10.
Solve via elimination. What should we do? Eliminate y.
Why?
Yeah, why?
I was talking about y'all this morning.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Good or bad?
I was telling my first class of the day, first period if you will, that I am bookended by opposites. My first period, I can't hardly get them to say anything. I ask a question and it's just crickets. And it's tiresome. In this class, I can't get them to shut up.
Is this a geometry?
Yes, it is Gavin's.
Are we your last class?
Are we your last class?
Right next to each other.
Are we your last class or do you have a class?
This is my last class.
Yay, I feel so proud. Hey, you know what? It's the same in public school. The last class is always the talkative, but the first 3 classes are quiet.
That's so true.
I think it's because it's early in the morning.
That is close to accurate.
Close enough.
Right after lunch is usually the loudest.
After lunch, after lunch is the loudest, especially because all of us finally have food. And so
You know what else always happens after lunch? Can I go to the bathroom?
Can I go to the bathroom? Do you have a snack?
Of course, there's always that one kid who always needs to go to the bathroom.
Oh my gosh, right?
I think you should try
There was
that.
there was one girl in my class, in my public school class, and she always, every single period, it was like clockwork. She was like, as soon as she got in there, the class started, she was like, bathroom. I was like, okay, go to the bathroom at like this time. It was like clockwork every single day. It was like specific times too. She was like 8:15, bathroom, 9:15.
Why were you stalking what she was doing? Yeah, that's creepy.
Okay, okay. I wasn't stalking her.
All the time I go to the bathroom.
It was just a very, very regular. For every day for the
What?
entire year.
Why do you care what time she went?
Because it was like clockwork. It was weird.
No.
It was really weird because it was clockwork. And it freaked me out. It was weird.
All right, how are we doing? We have questions?
We're chilling.
16 and a half.
This is 10, right? Yes.
OMG, why does it matter? It doesn't.
It always matters. What are you talking about?
No, it really doesn't. You're totally missing the point of class, like completely and utterly. It doesn't matter which number is happening. It matters, do I understand how to do what is happening?
No.
That is actually what matters.
Wait,
We already did 5.
you were.
No, I'm not doing any more from that paper. Not answering any more questions from that paper.
What about the other side of it?
We are going to graph a couple things right now.
Yes, yes, that's what I mean.
Which means we got the wrong one.
Hang about the closest.
I'm going to put some problems on the board. You should do them.
Oh, okay. That's fine. Let's do it. I was kind of
I gave you like 10 sheets
You
yesterday.
know what?
I used all of them.
I have a bunch of skills in my
Yeah.
really
Bro.
curly braces is lovely.
Curly braces.
I need braces. I need bottom braces.
They are now. They're curly
I'm at-
braces.
I'm so ready to
I forgot the
bangs
names.
back. And my dog. I used to have bangs, believe it or not. I had bangs. I think y'all. Asher, did you see me with my bangs?
Now, get out of your book. I don't want you using anything. I want you using your brain. We are getting ready for tests. No notes, no books.
No calculus.
Calculator's fine. As long as it's not a graphing calculator.
Is that exactly in online or?
Okay. I was just gonna use this like. If you. What's going on?
Oh, no, I'm not completely gonna forget.
Have we learned this?
Yes.
I think I remember.
You know how to graph a line.
I
If you don't, that would be why we're practicing this.
I don't have bruises now. Came back.
Came back and you went away.
It all came back to me.
I'm so sorry.
Well, dag. Dag, man. I say that a lot. If I stub my toe, I say that. I'm like, dag, man.
The most I've ever gotten mad, or the most I've been mad, is at stabbing your toe, punching.
Stubbing your toe makes you mad?
It hurts.
It does hurt.
Does Ernie do that stool?
Yes.
Okay, we had a brick fireplace, and the thing is, it was huge.
Okay. Okay. Nobody cares. Do your math. Nobody cares. Don't do it. We had a little girl over at our house, and she got cut on her head because she did one of those little bouncy things into the fireplace. So sad.
One of my friends.
What's her name?
Her name is Meredith.
Okay. I was just saying, that was a story that happened to.
It was a long time ago, like when I was a child.
My
Well, I was a teenager, but you know, same.
cousin. Her name is Meredith.
That's crazy.
She was a cat. Cat is crazy. Yeah. Did you say worm? Worm. Interesting. The wow background is amazing. Are you done?
I was like, what?
You can't graph it till you solve it for y. Put it in slope-intercept form. I would. That's what I would do next. You do you, boo, but that's what I would do.
So M.
You do graph both of them.
Oh, lovely.
Wait, well, hold up.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. Stop.
You have to put it in slope-intercept form before you can graph it.
So is the other one already set up?
Yes, it is.
So the M is the slope.
True.
Is that on the y-axis or the x-axis?
Yes.
I would completely
Slope is rise over run.
Oh yeah. Okay.
If it's negative, does it go back both ways? Like down and.
Wait, are we graphing?
I went like.
No, because that would turn into positive.
Oh.
So it's down and over. You can, if you like run out of space on a graph, you can go up and back instead, but you wouldn't do both things. Yeah.
You graph on the same graph.
You do.
I did it.
So proud. Why did I write my Z?
Why is my chair?
Why is my pencil so squeaky?
that inconsistent and dependent thingamaball on our test. We certainly might.
Leave this way, Cookie.
Oh,
Yeah. That's why you write it down before.
Yeah, okay, I've noticed.
I don't either.
I still need a Charlotte counter.
No. We're not doing a Charlotte counter. That thing will be so bad.
You make it bad. We need just like a class counter, though, like for everyone.
That'll be interesting.
So you know what's cool is since we had that discussion in class about the Charlotte counters, it was recorded. And I was saying things out loud. And you know what's cool about that? I could shove that video into Notebook LM, and I could go find all of these things and extract it. And then I could go shove that over into anti-gravity and have it build me one. And we could just make one that just sat there and ran on the computer the whole time.
That would.
I could probably do that in 30 minutes.
Please do that, please.
No, I'm gonna die. I promise. I say words that I don't even realize I say sometimes.
Okay, Pookie.
Wait, why is it going?
Why is the line going
I
back?
got it at the right angle.
Because it decided to go that way.
Because that's the way it goes.
Yeah, but it's -1. I did that right.
Because there's two lines.
How dare it?
For some reason, my brain went solve by substitution, and that's what I did.
Oh no!
Same.
Wow.
It's gotta be enzyme.
I noticed too.
Now I got it right.
Yeah.
Well, if you solve by substitution, it'll be whatever that is. But you can't solve it by substitution because it's an inequality. So the solution is an entire region.
Wait, why is the line going that way? Because it's -1.
What the heck are you talking about? Are you talking about the red line or the green line?
Wait, she said. He said.
You know what? I'm tired. Give me a break.
There are two lines, girlfriend.
Exactly.
There's this one, which is in green, which is the one you're talking about, I think, since you keep saying -1/3. And there is this one,
Yeah.
which is in red. Where are you confused?
So I did this.
Which line is that? The green one or the red one?
That is the red one.
The red one. Did you get this when you solved it? Yes, no, maybe.
Yes, I did.
Okay, good. What is this number? Right, but what is it? It's B, which is y-intercept. Where is that here?
Oh, I get it.
Good. Good.
We fill in, right?
Yeah, we do.
Okay. Where are we going?
Let's see. Greater than the red line, less than the green line.
So, oh, we had this one.
Okay.
And then
You may notice what happened today. I hope you do. I hope you do. Because I told you something that was true that you didn't know if it was true and you got scared. I said, you know how to do this. You also rightly claimed, we have not, you didn't use these words, but I'm going to extrapolate so your words are correct. Your words were false, but I'm going to make them correct for you.
Okay.
You ready? So you claimed we have not had a lesson going over solving systems of inequalities. You were not wrong if you had used those words. Do you know how to graph an inequality? Yes, you do. Graph the inequality. Only thing that's different is the fact that you only shade one pie piece, so you wouldn't shade down here and up here. That's the only new bit. It's where they're both true. Because it's just like when we're doing an inequality and you're graphing the thing, the answer is where they connect. The answer is where the shading overlaps. So above this one and below this one is that pie piece. Right?
What was
What was that noise?
I've been...
I was thinking and then it didn't hear.
Okay. I have been saying for weeks now, and I am further hammering this idea home in our brain with this. What you need to be doing is learning how the pieces work. Because if I just chucked some Legos and said, build that, you have to know that if you put the little holes in the little stubs, then they go together.
That's crazy.
That's how it works. If you don't know that, you can't build Legos. Same. Because if you understand the pieces, then you can do the big thing. Right? Do that one. Well, good for you. So proud.
No.
You kind of were.
No. Whenever I'm like, I'm not making fun of
Just-
the person,
just-
but I'm
Just
like,
own it. Just own it.
No, I'm not mocking you. I wasn't mocking
You were.
No.
You were.
I promise I
You
wasn't.
were kindly mocking me.
I promise I wasn't. I was whenever
Mocking me. You were kindly mocking him.
I was not. No. Whenever somebody says like Annie did it and I say, well, good for you, I always say it. And it was just the delay because I was thinking.
That is a mocking statement. It doesn't matter if you always say it. I'm not offended or mad. I'm not kicking you out. But you are bad and should feel bad. I'm just kidding.
You agree? If you are bad, you should feel bad. Yeah.
Nah, bro.
No, bro, it's crazy. Look, I'm sorry. I'm brain rotting here. It's crazy.
Brain rot is crazy.
You know what?
You know what is crazy?
My brother came over with Todd's video talking yesterday.
My brother is crazy. Oh wait, I don't have a brother. That's crazy.
It's a meme and it says, you crazy girl. And it's this guy with an accent. And he says, you crazy girl.
I have no intention.
That sounds
Okay.
so funny.
So funny.
Dude, Donovan is still lost.
Is Donovan? Is he in a wreck? Is he at Chick-fil-A?
Girl, we not going anymore.
That's all we can find his way back home.
All right, how we doing here?
We're making
We doing good?
Yes.
And he just
I knew shading.
Exactly. Yeah.
we don't know.
We don't know.
Anywhere. He could have just been like, I don't want to drive. Let's just.
Well, he probably was already on his way, but then he was like, I got lost. They're going to Dallas.
They're in Austin.
They're in Austin.
Yeah, they're going to Austin for a basketball game, not Dallas.
Oh, nice.
He said Dallas.
Somebody, yeah, you said Dallas.
Okay,
Because I texted it. And I asked him where he was going.
They're not
He said Austin.
answer me this.
You.
Answer me this. Thank you.
You're welcome. That's my scared movie. I'm like,
Anyway, are these lines parallel? No. How do we know they look a lot parallel? How do we know they're not parallel? Slopes are different. Look at y'all learning stuff. So they cross. So there's going to be a shaded region. We just can't see it.
isn't it in between there? Like, in the middle of the both of them?
Well, so let's see. It's above both. So how could we figure out? How can we figure out where they cross? Y'all have a tool in your tool belt to figure out where they cross. You do. You're building one slowly but surely, a math one. You have a tool to figure out where they cross. We've been talking about it this whole unit. That's the entire point of the entire unit. How can we figure out where they cross? No.
That is a tool and a math tool.
We could solve the system using either method.
Wait, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's
What method would be easiest to use on this one?
elimination. No, substitution.
I would argue substitution, but you could do either one. Elimination would totally work. Okay, so they're both already equal to y, right? Now this problem right here, next year in geometry, when we show up at a problem, we're like, oh no, we gotta solve this system. But it doesn't happen very often. It's a couple times next year. They're pretty much always going to be like this because we're pretty much always talking like lines. They're already both equal to y. If they're both equal to y, we can set them equal to each other. Right?
Do you think you can replicate that note? Go away. It was funny though.
Pick it up on the mic.
What should we do now?
Are we doing substitution or are we doing?
We're solving that, which y'all wouldn't know if you're like staying with me.
I am trying, I promise.
You're not, but now you are. What should we do now? Subtract what?
No.
Subtract 1's fine. Let's do it. Okay. Minus 1. That's fine. Great. Good. We did it. 2/3 x equals 4/5 x minus 2. Now what? Minus 4/5 x sounds good. Let's do it. Put your calculators down. In order, so we wouldn't want to do that yet until we get the x's together, right? I mean, you could. You're just gonna like, you're just gonna keep fractioning and fractioning and fractioning into infinity. But yeah, so you could. But you also have to make sure you remember that you'd have to multiply everything times that. So anyway, getting our x's together because they're best buds, right? So did we put our calculators down? Good. We hadn't even picked them up yet. How do we add fractions? What do we have to have? Have to have a common denominator. So to do 2/3 minus 4/5, what denominator were we trying to get? 15. Okay, so what do we have to multiply this one times? 5/5. What do we have to multiply this one times? She said that this marker sucks. This marker is like magic because it's been like that for like a long time, and then I put the cap on, and then all of a sudden it's like it's brand new. Like this marker is very strange. I don't understand it. But continue. I think it's about to actually die, but it's been like magic for weeks now. It's very weird. Okay, what do we need to multiply this one times? I don't know. Is it? What should it be? What do we need to put over here? 3.
Sound like a little aliens.
The ring. What's 5 times 2? 10. What's 4 times 3? 12. What's 2/3 minus 4/5? Negative 2/15. The reason why I decided to take a beat and walk through that is I know your calculator can do it. But the further you get in your math career, the more you're going to have to do that kind of crap with letters in it, and your calculator can't do that. So I don't want you to forget the basics. So every once in a while, we do the basics by hand. What do we do now? Divide by negative 2/15. How do we divide fractions? Multiply right at the reciprocal, which would be what? Negative 15/2. I accidentally made a problem that has a whole number answer. How did I do that? Probably because I kept picking 3 for some reason. So on the right hand side, what we end up, put your calculator down. What do you do to do this easy peasy? Sure, put it over 1. If that helps your brain, great. Now what? It is because we pre-reduce, right? Turn into 1. 1 times 15 is 15. Wow.
What a surprise! I totally didn't know that, guys. Witchcraft.
So it's going to cross way over here, right?
Okay.
Let's see how far up we have to go before they cross.
Would that be a negative 15 or 15?
It would be a negative. Oh, yeah, you're right. It's going to cross way over here. That's what I said.
Yeah, it's
I
totally
just
what you
forgot to
said.
put the negative on
Everybody's
the negative 15.
Oh, no, it's positive. See, I thought it was going to cross over here. Yeah, no, it's positive 15, but the mistake was up here. Yeah.
The crank of your pencil.
Anyway, what do we do to figure out how far up it goes before it crosses? How? Put it in the equation. Which one? Doesn't matter. This is going to be totally whole numbers. How did I do that? That was magic. That was magic. That's crazy. Which one do y'all want to plug it into?
Bottom one.
I heard more people say bottom, but it doesn't really matter. Do it. You should get the same answer.
Good night.
Guten Morgen.
I have a question that probably is going to make you a little mad.
Ah!
So why did you change? Why did you change the original to like going across instead? Does that make sense?
Because they're both equal to y. So you put them equal.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Way to go.
I'm learning.
Finally.
And I'm not sitting here clueless anymore. I'm actually.
It's amazing what happens when you take the earbuds out. Uh-oh.
Things actually go in the ears and stay in the ears instead of bouncing back off.
What's 4/5 times 15? It is 12.
I like how I said 12:22. Wait, I was like 12.
So it's going to cross way up here at 15:11.
Oh well.
A mayonnaise.
7. So. Do we just like?
When we're looking for our answer, is that going to be our answer, or is it the graph that's going to be your answer?
The graph is the answer on an inequality one.
Then do we need to reduce if it's still a test?
If you have one on the test, it won't be like off the page. Or you just go by count by twos or something.
Okay. Good.
Yeah. The shading would be above this one or above this one, so it's going to be like this pie piece like over here.
Oh, okay.
Because it's going to go like that. So it's going to be like, it's actually over here, like this, and then it's going to be that pie piece.
Okay.
We just can't see where it crosses.
We just don't shade it.
Because eventually this one's going to come up and be on top of that. Like if I exaggerate the slope, it's going to go like that, right?
Yeah.
And so it's above this one and above this one, so shaded up here.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah. That got exciting. It really did.
So, if we have a problem like this on the test, and it's kind of the same answer, do we just not shade, or do we like extend the line and then shade?
So I've seen people do two things to do that. I've seen people extend the line to shade on problems like that, which is fine. I've also seen people count by twos,
Oh, okay, okay.
which because that sucks it in, right? So are you good? Okay.
That's amazing timing.
He's all excited.
Okay.
Me too.
Okay, Pookie. I don't know. I don't even know what you're doing or what's in your brain right now, so I have no idea. Because you are, I guess. I don't know. What? Oh yeah, thanks for reminding me. You needed to remind me twice last time, apparently, because I forgot again. Don't worry, Katie, it wasn't your fault. It's my fault. But I thought it was funny that you reminded me, and then I still didn't remember to give them back. Yeah, Katie reminded me on Tuesday.
Oh yeah. Did you?
Yeah, she asked me about it on Tuesday, and then I still forgot. Yeah, you did. And then I even still forgot. That's crazy. So we got 5 minutes, so if you want a quick question from this test, you can ask it.
Good job, Valley test. Katie's first. Oh, yeah. I got practice then. Exactly right. I made higher than I thought I would. Look at me.
What did you get?
I thought I was gonna get like a 50 or lower. I got 61.
Great.
You know what? It's higher than what I thought, and I'm proud of myself. All right.
All
that matters.
That's good.
I'm proud that I didn't get like a 6 lower, and then you get like way below. I know. Well, cause the last test I got like a 50 something.
Oh, I thought I got full down there.
I ran out of grade.
I mean, it's a pretty good grade in that
I
way.
graded green.
Okay, do you have any questions from that test?
I'm writing giving the moment. He does grading green. Oh, I left it out. Oh, good lord.
Aha.
Wow.
Okay.
I think I missed
I
like
go all
2
these
tests.
I have a quick question.
What?
Why
Yeah, sure.
is that one? Okay.
Why is that this line is that way?
Wait, oh wait, never mind. I wrote the flag wrong. I missed the question on here.
Well, what'd you say, 11?
I
What'd you say?
graphs and I'm terrible at graphs. I missed every single graph.
Me too.
I'm sorry.
Give me a thumbs up.
Oh, yeah, I missed. I got all right for those jobs. Wait, are you doing? Which one are you doing? I have no idea. Which one are you doing? I got minus one on all the.
I got minus 5 on all of them. I got all of them.
I just.
I don't even know if I got it right. That's the paper.
I got minus 8. Are we doing 11?
I think I put it over there. Where did I put it?
Let me see. No, your grade.
I don't know where I put my test.
Girl!
Yeah.
I don't know how
No,
to
I got it yesterday.
That's higher than me.
I got it yesterday. I don't know if I put it on my backpack.
That's
I don't know where I did with it.
It's a good grade.
Oh.
It's a good grade. I was like, wait a second.
I just suck at graphs.
So technically, the answer is technically, the answer is no solution. Technically. Because it can't be less than -2 and greater than 44/7. If you were going to graph this and it said or, then you would graph it and it would look like this. You would have this, you would have -2, you would have 44/7, you would have open circles, and it would be shaded this way and this way, right? If it said or, that's what it would look like.
Wait. So why? Do we do? Cause you're like. I didn't put my face blue, did I? Yeah. Just a little bit. It's fine. Can you explain 8 to me?
Probably.
Thank you.
It's the number after 7.
5 and 6 are right at 7.
That's good. That's good.
7, 8, 9.
Why was 10 scared?
I was so afraid.
7, 8, 9.
What?
Why was 10
Uh-oh,
scared?
what?
I just decided to stare at you for no
I
reason.
know this one.
I was
forgot
looking
it.
over it.
I feel so
I
flattered.
forgot it.
I just saw you in the pain and I just decided to stare at you.
I feel so flattered.
Why was 10 scared though?
Right? I don't know.
You have to distribute first, right? Okay. So distribute the 2.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Casey told me that, and he sent me a picture of the plane crashing into the tower.
I love that.
It went
Then we got like terms, right?
Yeah.
too
Right?
Yeah.
This guy, this guy.
I would do the same thing. You know,
Oh,
literally in the group
okay,
chat.
that makes sense now.
Got to get the Q's together.
Yeah, that's making sense now.
Good.
And then you have your answer.
Yeah,
Right?
I did it completely wrong. Thank you.
I'm glad that you are getting it right.
How did I get that? What am I doing?
That's so random.
What did I do? How did I get an
It's
answer
my
with
test
no
break.
solution?
My test break comes and it's like, what's water? We don't know.
Right? Okay. Why did I
Yeah.
I got an answer for every single time.
Okay, goodbye. You have a test Tuesday.
Call me at 6, alright?
Yeah. You should, actually study.
Someone check Jake's.
If you make a 90 and could have made 100, this is not good enough.
I made 97. Jace might be cooked.
Jace is